Hey everyone, welcome to DeLuSioNaL's Arcade. So we're here again at Zapcon in Mesa, Arizona, and we're going to look over a machine here. It's Macross. It's a custom job done by a buddy of mine. His name is Paul. He's aka Yotsuya at BYOAC forums, and we're just going to take an in-depth look. So without further ado, let's go and see what he does.
Alright, this is my super dimensional Macross Fortress cabinet. When I was a kid, I was a fan of the show Robotech, and Robotech consisted of 3 shows, one of which was Macross. It was a Japanese anime. So I've always been a fan of the show, and when I was like 20 years old, I was in Yuma, Arizona, of all places, a little desert town, and I saw this game in an arcade there, and it blew me away, you know. Here's me, this fan of the show, and I didn't know they actually had an arcade game. So flip forward 10, 15 years, and I'm starting to collect arcade stuff, and I find the PCB for sale on eBay from South Korea. So I ordered it. It came in, crossed my fingers because you know there's no warranty, but it works just fine. So I got a cabinet for it. It was an old gutted centipede cabinet, no side art, it was falling apart. I went through and I restored it. I went ahead and I designed new artwork because the game never had a dedicated cabinet. It was always a kit game. And I got to be really honest with you, the artwork looked crappy, the kit stuff was terrible. So I decided to give my own take on it. I used some of the elements of Centipede, like down here. These are scans of the instruction cards that came with the kit. And the marquee I totally redid using my own design. I also created this topper here because I love the concept of some of the games in the 80s having toppers advertising the games. So I designed my own topper to go with it. Down here on the control panel, I wanted to keep it really simple, but I also wanted to retain that kit look. So I have these stickers like you would have seen on a kit that you would have gotten back in the day that show you what fire and what bomb are. Now the side art on the game, I'm going to turn it a bit. The side art is the actual Japanese art that was used to advertise the movie version of this game, and I added these elements for the company that makes it and some other things. And down here at the bottom, I wanted to add a special touch to it. So if you look at the ships in the anime, they've got their call sign and their logo. So I had it die cut out of vinyl, and I went ahead and did this to kind of give it a look. I wanted it to look like a ship. So that's what I did with the side art. If I can turn the cabinet all the way around, I created some fake assets for it, but like the Banpresto sticker that I would have imagined you'd seen, similar to an Atari sticker, an FBI warning, and this one is special. A lot of the projects I make on BYOAC, I get feedback and input from my friends and people on there, and so everybody who chimed in and gave me feedback on the cabinet, constructive criticism, everything, I kind of put a shout out to them on the back of the cabinet. So you can see their names there. And all these people, in my opinion, really helped me make this cabinet the cabinet that it is. So I'll go ahead and turn it back. One other little touch I added to this cabinet. I'm super proud of this cabinet because when I brought it to Zapcon in 2014, it won fan favorite. And it was the first time it ever won anything for building stuff. So I was super excited about it. It also won in 2015. It was voted on by BYOAC as the best full-size build. And again, I'm super proud of that. Both were judged on by my peers, and it really encourages me and keeps me wanting to build and share what I've learned. So I just wanted to commemorate that on the cab. The gameplay, it's a typical shoot 'em up type of game. It's a lot of fun. A lot of the guys on the forum that are into shoot 'em up games have told me it's really cool and they like it. And you're basically acting out scenes from the anime. There was a movie for the anime that came out like in the mid-80s, and it was really super popular. And so if you're familiar with the storyline of the movie, you'll see the storyline happening here in the game. And so your ship transforms into different shapes. If I get the F, it turns into a fighter. If I get a different shape, it'll transform into a different type of ship. It is a 2-player game as well. So lots of people like to have fun and marathon it, beat the game together. It's really a fun game. If you're a shoot 'em up fan, I've heard a lot of people say it's something they really enjoy.
All right, so there you have it. Thanks a lot, Yotsuya, for doing this whole thing, Paul. And you know, feel free to tune in and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button below, hit thumbs up, and leave comments, because I always answer your comments. I answer every single one. And thanks again for showing us to the cabinet. I appreciate it. Guys, take care.